Guys, I hope that all of you doing great. Well, let's take a look for today's news and within the crypto space. Like before we come onto the news of the Netvrk Metaverse Project Controversy, where the CEO himself tweeted from the official Twitter handle of the Netvrk uh, Metaverse. Uh, the way the co-founders were misusing the funds of the investors illegally, and probably later on it was found further that the CEO is fired. So we'll cover that. But we also cover the other news that's happening that we all need to know about. So first of all, the Coinbase eyes long-term growth of the subscription revenue. NFTs is still a focus. Now, basically, this news is something to do with Coinbase telling that they are working on shifting their revenue model from the current fees. Basically, the amount of fees that is charged onto the Coinbase is the highest amongst the exchanges, and that is a major source of the revenue. So Coinbase is basically working upon so that they can minimize the fees that they are charging, and they rely on the revenue based on the subscription model. That means there is some monthly payment fees from the users, or probably that should be at least the 50% of the revenue generation stream for the Coinbase. So that's what they're looking for. One of the major reason is that because the crypto industry is growing, a lot of exchanges will be coming in the future where they will be offering a lot cheaper fees. So it will cause a problem for the Coinbase for the customer retention. For now, the people switch to Coinbase for the trust that they have, or probably for the security purpose, like because it is such a big organization, people feel much secure holding their funds onto the platform. And apart from that, this year they launched their NFT platform, which they were working from earlier, and they believe NFT is going to be a huge trend in the future. For now, during the bear market, probably it is losing the shine, but for the future, it is a huge trend, and that's why like they are very much focusing on the NFT platform as well. Apart from that, from the subscription model, they are planning to charge $29 per month approximately to all their subscribers, to all their crypto holders, and zero fees. So basically, that's what they are planning to shift to, that anyone who subscribes to the monthly service don't have to pay any of the fees. Then comes the other news, the Ledger. As we all know, the private wallet, the hardware wallet company, Ledger, basically the CEO of the company says that do not trust your coins to anyone. He said with a lot of things that he believes that seeing already what has happened within the Celsius network and a lot of other places where people's funds, it was unexpectedly, like suddenly the news came, they were not able to withdraw anymore. So he said like, that's what the concept of decentralization is. Like that's what the cryptocurrency empowers the people with. The decentralization, where you manage your funds, you manage your money. And when we are giving custody of our crypto to other people, some way or the other, we are shifting away from this Web3 to Web2 concept itself. And during the tough times, you never know how those funds will be used by those people, because you have given the control to those people. And nothing can be done when things go wrong. For example, the Celsius network, $12 to $18 billion of people's money stuck, and a lot of other Voyager, Digital, and you name a lot of other places. So that's what, like, obviously the Ledger CEO, he'll also promote, personally, that's my viewpoint, he'll also promote his own service where he would encourage people to buy these private wallets, which is going to enhance their business. Now, coming on to this particular news, the founders of the project Metaverse Network were accused. That's what the tweet is. Now the tweet is deleted from the official Twitter handle. Here's the tweet. If I try to open it from the official network profile, the tweet was made like, truth is a defense to slander, and I'm telling you the truth. I have been verbally abused by both Linus and Mike. Basically, Mike is the co-founder and Linus is COO of the company. And this tweet is done by the CEO, the ex-CEO, because he's fired now. And Daniel Kennedy is his name. It's been pure hell working with them. More pictures of Mike's house purchased with the investors fund. So that's what he accused, that this is the house that he has already purchased utilizing the funds that was raised for the project's $3.75 million was taken out, as you can see, and they illegally used Netvrk's financial or bank account deposit to qualify for the mortgage loans. And when contacted, they said that they would make the things right. In retaliation, they had cut him off from the company, defamed him, and then this particular tweet, like, this is the home that Michael Katseli, the co-founder, bought for $3.75 million using the investors fund. And this news literally tanked the coin big time. Yesterday itself, I watched, like, because few days back the coin reached to the height of 55 to 58 cents, and that's when, like, it started dropping and dropping and dropping. It came back to 40 cents and then 37 cents, 36 cents, and yesterday it dropped to the extent of 21.5 cents. That is 40% plus drop based on this news. Apart from the news, even I think the CEO being fired dumped his own tokens. Probably $1 million plus extra transaction was done yesterday, and for now the coin is recovering a bit. Like, it has reached to 27 cents mark. But apart from that, like, this is quite a concern. Why? Because yes, I mean, even the co-founders are being accused of it. They have to come up with the explanation why something like this, all of this is happening. They have to fix it, they have to deliver it in order to regain the trust of the investors as well as the users, because it was quite a promising project, even though people were complaining for a lot of things because they were just tweeting the images and stuff. They were not actually delivering the things yet. So on the cards, the Mind Runner game was next. So far not released, but I personally believe to regain the investors' confidence, they'll have to release this Mind Runner. They'll have to quicken the process rather than just tweeting the images and stuff. They'll have to deliver some of the things, probably the beta version where people can actually use and play the thing. So that's what the news with the Metaverse Network project. Now coming on to the next news, this is the Coin Switch exchange. That is the Indian exchange. Basically, as we have already seen, the Enforcement Directorate in India is tightening the screw onto all the crypto exchanges. They raided WazirX. They froze the funds, $8 million funds of WazirX, and now they have raided Coin Switch. And the allegation is they have acquired $250 million of, like, contravention of forex laws, like, worth of shares, and as well as the KYC requirements, they have not followed it well. So the Coin Switch Kuber said in a statement, like, we receive queries from various government agencies. Our approach has been that of the transparency. So it was started in 2020. It had 18 million registered users, and so far, as per the Indian operation that is going on within, like, from the Enforcement Directorate to different exchanges, as well as the laws that has been applied, probably that is like 30% of the tax you have to pay on any gain that you have made. It's not the overall gain. Even if you have lost, let's say overall you have lost 50% of your funds, but since you made on some of the trades, some of the gains or whatever gains, you'll have to still pay the taxes. Apart from that, every transaction that you make, you have to pay 1% as TDS. So that means that makes the traders almost impossible to operate. And then on top of that, they are continuously raiding one after other the exchanges. So all these things are happening, and obviously the WazirX controversy is still going on, where they are trying to prove themselves all right. Now coming on to the next one, this is the short one again. The Bored Ape Yacht Club, the Bored Ape crypto coin, all that has been launched. The other side Metaverse, everything is linked. Now Eminem and Snoop Dogg to perform Bored Apes tracks at the MTV Music Awards. I mean, these are the kind of things that keep these metaverse things alive, like that keep this narrative of the metaverse, of probably the big things like Bored Ape Yacht Clubs. When during the bear market these are losing the shines, these kind of things will definitely keep it alive, and it will also enable, with the kind of reach that these people have, the Eminem and Snoop Dogg, and they already are into the NFTs, they are already into the metaverse thing. Definitely it will be a huge promotional event for the metaverse industry. Now last but not the least, Xbox boss, that means the Microsoft Games Xbox CEO and boss basically says he is cautious about the play to earn games. Now, what is this concept? Basically, Phil Spencer is his name. Basically, that's what he says, that the gamers have already been within the metaverse for the 30 years. Why? Because you take the games like probably Roblox, you take the games like Fortnite. Within Roblox, you are anyways sharing the space with the other users across the world. That's why the Roblox was considered, like, that's how it got famous. Like, the gamers are already there from across the world, and their avatars, your avatars are can perform different things across the world. That's why it got famous. So that's what he believes, that these games are already the representation of the metaverse, as well as the metaverse he's quite bullish on. But for the play to earn games, that's what he believes, that probably some of the games are just being developed just from the earning perspective. So it should be play and earn. Like, in other words, it should be something that people can enjoy, and the after effect of it should be that they are able to make the money. But rather, a lot of games are just being produced so that people can earn the money, or just gain the money, even though they do not enjoy the game. So probably when you have narrative shift in this way, it won't be a sustainable model, and you do not know like how inflated the speculation is for the things. Like, every other coins are like speculating, and then probably there are pumps and dumps sort of a thing, rather than focusing on the development itself. So that's what he believes, and basically his words should be taken seriously. Why? Because he is the Xbox. I mean, one of the most biggest thing Xbox the whole world knows about when it comes to the gaming and stuff. So definitely yes. So what the conclusion would be for me from that is that when we are looking for something like play to earn, definitely it is a game changer thing, but we need to be looking for a high quality, where big stakes are there, the big teams are developing it, rather than just chasing after every other play to earn thing. Why? Because a lot of people just starting the play to earn thing because of the narrative, because the puck is there, because so that they can raise the money, they can make the money, rather than focusing on the product itself. So we need to be very, very cautious as the investors, probably where to put our trust on. So again, guys, that's it for the video. I hope that you found it helpful, and smash the like button if you like the video. Please subscribe to our channel if you have not yet. This channel is everything about how do we grow your finances. The goal of this channel is to provide financial freedom to all our subscribers. Comment down below for what do you feel, which news is probably you feel is relevant to you, you found it helpful, and what do you feel about the Netvrk project, that's the controversy that is going on. So thanks a lot, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video. Bye bye.